Very solid player. I think that in my mind, PatCombo is the favorite here, but also it depends very heavily on matchup. Marth Samus is a very heavily Marth-favored matchup. I'd say it's about 65-35 Marth.
But we have Peach Samus here.
So Goomy is, relative to other players, may well be a bit stronger.
Yeah, PatCombo's trying to earn his spot back on the PR, trying to prove himself here.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, this is a great way to start by taking out PR from Colorado. So Goomy starting out with a pretty good string. I think one of the things that we might see in this matchup is Goomy, he's got a lot of tricks, and it might take a stock or two for Pat to kind of figure out what Goomy's trying to do. If he hasn't been watching his Goomy videos, his Goomy Zoomy and all of that good stuff, he may not know about the goofy super wave dashes. He may not know what Goomy's going to try and do with extender tech. Although Apple Smouch does like using the extender, and I'm sure Pat knows how to deal with what she does. Goomy, of course, will use it differently. He's a different player.
Goomy kind of plays an offensive Samus, I've noticed.
He's a little bit more aggro. He's not quite Spaceballs level, but he's definitely not going to try and missile camp you.
Yeah, which is good for the sake of the viewers.
I'm not curious as to why this match went to Yoshi's story. I should be, but PatCombo has this perverse masochistic love of this stage, which I don't think it's a good idea in this matchup or almost any matchup for Peach. Because, especially against Samus, Samus really likes this stage, actually. You think a character that recovers really well, a character that has a really long lifespan, they want to go to a big stage, right? But actually, Samus being the character that can wall out, take up space really easily, and kind of plant herself on stage, she really benefits from a stage like this because she has a much easier time keeping even faster-paced characters out. And so that'll kind of play to his benefit here. Pat, out of every player that I know, is least likely to let being a little bit behind get to him. He's always playing for the win and not for the stock lead or anything like that.
That's the way to do it.
And with 3 stocks apiece, it's pretty much even at this point. Oh no, okay, Pat's shaking his head. Let's see if... there's a minor head shake. I think we're okay.
But it's just game 1, you know. If it costs him the game.
And besides, Goomy's a really high percent right now. All he really needs is a string of hits or maybe an edge guard.
Yeah, Goomy likes to go for grabs a lot, I've noticed, from like other Samuses, like right there.
It is looking really awkward for Peach to approach.
I'd like to see PatCombo just play more defensive. I mean, he's throwing a lot of turnips, but he should bait out the grabs and punish off of that.
Yeah, I can see that working. Because Peach already has a hard time approaching.
Oh yeah, see that.
Do that against the character who is most known for just standing still and crouch canceling everything you do. It's gonna be rough.
Yeah. He just Goomy's the type of player that will want to surprise you. Like he has the extender. He has all this. He has the super wave dash. People don't really expect that kind of stuff in a normal play. So
but he has kind of tipped his hat just now, throwing out that extender on the platform. Now Pat's aware. Pat has a stitch face. Boom.
That
stop,
stitch face
just like that.
Stitch face really saves him.
And now Goomy's just going to play super safe. Gets hit anyway.
Yeah, that stitch face. Oh my gosh.
That is...
Oh, that was a nice read, actually. Wow.
From dead even at 2 stocks to losing the game. The power of a stitch face.
Yeah, power of being a Peach main, too.
And Goomy kind of cornered himself there. Pat took center stage, and Goomy just kind of stood there.
What can Samus do about a stitch face, you know? Like, what?
You kind of...
Not very mobile
every other character does. You basically just try and avoid it if possible, shield it if necessary, and get out of the way. And wait for Peach to get impatient and throw it.
Okay, nice charge shot.
Yep. Goomy is known for doing that, where he'll charge it up most of the way, but not all of the way. And then that way you can't see the flash animation.
Nice.
Wow.
The RNG
Pat
is...
with his RNG today.
RNGesus.
Man.
Oh, nice jab pressure.
PatCombo.
Oh, he didn't grab that.
And now he's using it as a throwing item, which is definitely a great way to use that beam sword.
Yeah, Pat really taking advantage of
He got so much
pulls.
out of that.
I know.
Anyway, as I was saying, Goomy's known for charging his charge shot part of the way so that you can't see the flashing animation and you don't know he has it. And then unloading it when you're like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. Because most of the time people play around it like, well, if Peach is a Stitch face, you know? You see that they have it, and so you just say, I'm going to wait until you shoot that before I do anything else.
Well, then you have to shoot it midair because you can't shoot it while on the ground.
Yeah.
But I guess most of the time you see charge shots in the air. But I don't know how optimal of an option that is.
Very solid recovery from Goomy there. Got the sweet spot grapple and then was able to use it to avoid the turnip and get in and punish Peach.
Oh, that Nair's not going to do it quite yet. I swear, Peach gets so many chances when she's off stage.
Oh!
Okay, that's going to do it.
Yeah, the windmill caught him. He was trying to roll away, but it went too far vertical, so he just kind of fell into it.
Looks like the stage is working in Goomy's favor so far then. It's just RNG screwing him over a little bit. Okay. Cute attempt at charge shot. Not quite going to do it yet.
Pat having none of it, really. Because Pat knows if I go in and lose a neutral exchange or something, I might take some punishment. If I just play this super safe, he has to come at me eventually.
Yeah.
And he's going to lose his stock for that.
Pat knows how to play his lead. It's just, I can't stress how important it is to just keep playing patient, especially when you have a lead.
You don't want to change up your game plan too much when you have a lead, because sometimes what you were doing is what was working, so you should keep doing it. But when it's between two super floaty characters who both have projectiles, the safer thing to do is just to kind of sit back and let the projectiles do the face tanking for you.
Didn't quite hit that combo there with the back air.
Nice little double jump cancel trick there with Pat to get over the projectile, but under the platform.
Those two turnips were...
Pat looking on pace for his 420, or maybe for a 3 stock with 69%, which is a JV4 stock, just in case anyone was wondering.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, if you have KO'd
wow,
with 4 stocks and 69%, it's still a JV5.
JV5.
Is that a Stitch face? That's definitely a Stitch face.
Another Stitch? Wow.
So...
This is crazy. Maybe Goomy can catch it or something, but yeah, now he's just going to keep his distance. Oh, okay, charging.
Oh, I'm surprised that crossed it up.
I don't know if he did it on purpose. Like, he baited out with the charge shot charging.
Yeah, because Pat was on the right side of Goomy when he threw that, but the throwing animation took his arm through Goomy so that the turnip kind of popped out the other side.
Oh, wow. Really good use of the turnips.
Wow, if Pat had thrown out an up air there, he might have been able to continue a string off of that. I don't think it would have killed, but... All right.
Yeah, the turnip pressure has been really good this game, or this whole set.
And Pat gets his 420.
Oh, okay, it's best of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Goomy's the only Samus I've seen that rolls after like charging the shot. Usually you can just press R or L and you can cancel it. But I've consistently seen him just like roll afterwards. It doesn't really like have any negative outcome. So
it can if they're right on top of you, but yeah, not a bad idea.
Okay, I guess that happened right there.
Because like there, he wanted to roll away anyway.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the time, he's just used to someone trying to challenge his charging of the charge shot, and so he needs to make an evasive maneuver to put some extra distance. So, it's valid.
I think it's interesting that he counterpicked the Yoshis again after losing the first game. Maybe he thought he had it, and then that Stitch face just lost in the game.
There we go.
But that's a solid start right there.
Yeah, and it was very even early on.
Yeah.
This is definitely one of those stages you want to take Peach with almost any character because it's easier to kill her.
Jeez. Yeah, these charge shots are pretty good.
Nice up out of shield, just barely catching the tip of Peach's hands.
Ooh, almost got that. Ooh. Yeah, you can see Goomy's improved this game. Yeah, but Peach trades pretty well.
Oh,
almost got
wow.
that grab, wow.
I really like the extender edge cancel trick there.
Ooh, just barely got that Nair. And
Nair's
going to do it, wow.
Finishes it off.
Yeah.
So Goomy with almost a full stock lead now.
This lead
he gets grabbed
very
though.
important. Just got to make sure he doesn't pull anything cheeky.
Oh.
Oh, yes, guess
There's
that tech chase.
Yeah.
See, he's the type of player that surprises you. I don't know if PatCombo expected that very much, You don't really see that every day.
That is tech that works with the extender.
Yeah.
What you have to do in that situation is not land on the platform after you get down aired or down thrown, because at that point,
Or you can just not tech, or like not get up and wait it out.
Well, yeah, you can sort of wait it out. Like you have to avoid it to some extent. And also, they have the option to hit the grab button anytime that the extender is over your character. So
Right.
it's a little bit more difficult to avoid it if you do land on the platform. If you don't, though, like you have to land the grab on a grounded opponent, I believe, with the extender. So it works if you're on a platform. It doesn't work if you're in midair.
Right. And it doesn't work when you're on the ground and you haven't teched either, which can be an option if he's tech chasing you with it.
Didn't know that, actually.
Yeah,
That's
it's like grabbing. You can't grab someone's on the ground like that. Okay, well, Pat kind of brought this back a little bit, actually. And
Yeah, and
he's
it's
not
just
taking very much damage at all.
It's just by playing safe, spacing it out, waiting for those little trades that he's going to win. Peach is a very trade-centric character. It's hard to kind of blow her up. So if she starts playing really safe and spacing really well, she can make some comebacks in a hurry. You got to be really careful about it.
Yeah, and
playing the oh my god, his shield is as thin as Peach's waist.
It's good to see that Goomy's not too tilted about the first game either. I feel like that would mess up a lot of players after a first game like that. Okay, yeah, just playing it safe, charging that shot, getting some poke up.
Yeah, staying underneath that platform is doing a lot of work for him because now Peach can't float in on him.
Yeah, Pat's in a position where he basically has to approach.
Yep. Goomy taking it back. Yeah,
wow.
Pat trying to get his out of shield options going, not working, and then he gets grabbed by the extender off the platform.
Ooh, just barely.
He's in though. The Shy Guy's getting in the way of Pat's edge guard there. Knows that Goomy gets the sweet spot, gets the grab off the side.
Do it, yeah.
All right, so Pat is behind, but
just needs to not take damage like he was before. But
that might be it.
Not yet. One more strong hit.
One more of those will definitely kill him. Okay, gets the back throw. Looks like he's trying to take center stage and keep Goomy to the sides. And I think that's a sound idea. Going a little aggressive there, but he's able to poke him with the... Oh, and he gets
another stitch. Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, my God.